Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on The Terminal List. Rated R. I don't know if it's rated. It's starring Chris Pratt, though, and it looks pretty awesome. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 8. Book 1 now has the audio book. So if you got some creds in the Amazon Prime area, many of you do, check it out. If you got Kindle Unlimited, you may have Kindle Unlimited, not even know it. You can read all the books for free. It's fantastic. And then I get paid. I don't know how it works. How are they making money? Anyhow, Chris Pratt is back in, and of course we've got a pre-trailer for the teaser before the full trailer comes out, because God forbid you just release a trailer. Anyhow, based on some kind of novel, I assume was called the same thing. Chris Pratt is terminal, I think. I think he's terminal, like he caught some kind of cancer. Not caught cancer, but got cancer because something that happened to him on a mission. Maybe he was exposed to some sort of toxin, and he is the sole survivor of a mission involving Navy SEALs. See, there they are. So it's a pretty grim movie, pretty grim, and he's gonna find out what the deal is. Now, I think this is a TV series. No, it says thriller movie. Why did I think this was a series? Anyhow, he plays, a vet who's trying to figure things out, but he's also got something going on with his brain. Yeah, based on the best-selling novel. He's also got something going on with his brain, which caused people to question him. And then I think this is a bad guy. He didn't have any dialogue, but it was just the way they portrayed him. And they've got War Pigs, sort of like a remix of War Pigs, playing in the background. And he may be hallucinating. It reminds me a lot of Reacher. It does. It reminds me so much of Reacher because, like, in this shot, he looks exactly like Alan Richardson in Reacher, with a little exception there. Probably the uniform. So it's about dealing with war and these guys go to war, and so I think it's going to be a cool thriller, and it's going to have war stuff, and yeah, it's a series. Why does this say One Media? Get your act together. This is a news series starting July 1st. I'll totally watch this. Oh, I support the Pratt. Got to support the Pratt. Pratt's the man. And this looks like a good series for him to star in, right? He's still got the action guy vibe going on. Still young enough to play these roles, in good shape. He got in great shape, in fact. So I assume he buffed up for this, for the various shirtless scenes, ladies. Yeah, this looks badass. And I assume it's absolutely not woke. So I'm down for that. So this will make Prime some money, right? This will make Amazon money. This is the stuff you should be doing. I mean, a series with Pratt based on a novel. Now, I assume, like Jack Reacher, it's probably one season and done for the book. Seems about right for a novel. Like, I write novellas, which are shorter novels, so mine are really more, each novella is an hour TV show, but like a full-blown novel, more like closer to 200 pages. I don't like them over 200, but if you're around 200, 250 tops, then that's like a full-size novel, so you'd probably have tons of detail in there. Wouldn't be, my novels are lighter, they tend to be driven more by the dialogue and the banter. This is more driven by, like, uncovering things, right? And the revenge and the action. So that's going to add a lot of stuff to it. The guys who did Reacher were really great about that. Man, those first 4 episodes, they just, boom, right into the next one. Right into the next one. You just want to keep watching. So hopefully they use the same sort of, not really cliffhangers, although they were kind of cliffhangery, but something like that. Something like they're teasing you, okay, this is going to be the deal, and it's very American. And I can tell you, this is going to be. There he is, ladies. This is going to be the kind of thing that people who have been dying for, because first off, back in the 80s, this was like every single damn movie, and I got sick of it. I'll be totally honest, I was totally sick of it. Now I want it, at least once in a while. Hollywood, I mean, Jesus. Of course, this was probably greenlit because it's a bit dark and it's a bit negative on the America side, I guess, so they could kind of balance it out and justify it in a weird Hollywood studio room, I guess. But Chris Pratt is going to be playing a veteran. I think a lot of his fans look to him to play these kinds of roles to bring some more positivity back, even though this is going to be pretty dark, scary, not scary horror, but scary kind of action-y movie about dark things. I didn't read the book, obviously, because who the hell has time to read these days? I again, short books. I like short books. I can read a short book. I'm still struggling with the Gulag Archipelago. I know. I think I got to chapter 7. And now I'm stuck there. Anyhow, I'll totally watch this. A series with Pratt? Are you kidding me? A series with a movie star? Like, all the movie stars are getting into TV. And I think the reason is TV now is the new hot thing. To be, binge series, I should say. Not TV in the classic sense. But the binge series is the hot thing for stars to be into, because you can do more with it, right? Sometimes in a movie, like even in the Batman movie, which was too long, admittedly too long, could have been cut down easily 20 minutes, right off. But you could see how there's a lot of material there. They could have easily done, a binge series like this about Batman from beginning to end. 10, 12 episodes would have been fantastic with Pattinson. That's maybe what they should do. There's more content there. They need more content. And you can do more, like a bunch of little movies as opposed to one giant movie, because it's hard. There's so much talk about movies. I know I contribute to that talk. You cut the trailer wrong, you give it away, you undercut it, nobody knows what the hell it is. You need just the right thing for a movie these days. It's kind of always been that way. And I've seen, like, in the transfer of comic books to TV and movies, there are certain comics that are better for TV, they're episodic, and there are certain comics that are better for the big screen. Now, they may be going the other way now, taking things that are clearly movies and turning them into TV series when they don't need to be. But if they're good, who cares? Maybe you just get more movie this way. Maybe this is really, I don't know, figure this is 10 episodes, I'm guessing, an hour each. Probably going to be, basically you're watching a 10-hour mini-series or a 10-hour movie. So, yeah, I'm down for this. Down for the Pratt Man. The Pratt Man coming back. He's going to get revenge for his buddies. Let's see. First act probably starts with Pratt already out of the service. And maybe you see him flashback what's been going on. I can't really do a breakdown of every episode, but just in general, the series. The beginning of the series is him trying to deal with, he's got like some kind of terminal disease. His buddies are dead. Maybe they just died after he left the service. Maybe that's the first episode. The first episode is basically going to be all the important information for the first act, setting up the entire series, right? So a lot of the first episode in a binge situation like this is going to be most first act. They'll save some stuff because they kind of have to, but a lot of it will be in the first act. So that's going to be the key one. Don't miss that. You won't on Prime Video, obviously, but you watch that, you're going to get the character, you're going to get where this is going. And then really every episode after that is kind of Act 2 until the last episode. And maybe the last 2 episodes are Act 3. With, him uncovering things across the series, and then you get down to the last 2 episodes and it's really, okay, now you get all the payoffs. And that's what happened in Reacher. right? And they were very good about it. It was all set up in the beginning. It was like, geez, they won't let this guy out of jail. And then by the end of it, he was running the place. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Good luck, Chris Pratt. Hope to see you. I'm going to give you an upvote. There you go. I don't give a lot of upvotes. The Terminal List, coming to Prime Video July 1st, just in time for July 4th. Semper Fi. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. We'll see you in the next one.